Good morning. I feel like this light is quite harsh. So I might move actually. Good morning. I'm house sitting. I've got one more week in this house and then I go to another house, which is lovely. I'm on holidays, but I'm going back to work this week. I am not quite hungry yet, so I'm thinking I might make myself a matcha. I'm gonna wait and see because I've got this new milk called tiger nut milk and I really want to use it. So we'll see. It's like really, it's a bit funky. It's just, I mean, it's just made out of tiger nuts, but I don't know what tiger nuts are, but it reminds me a little bit of rice milk when I had a little taste test of it. And I want to see how it goes with matcha, because the milks you have with matcha do make a big difference in my opinion. Anyways, I fed the dog, as you can see. He's got a very specific diet because he's very healthy and nutritious foods, as you could see. I think I'm gonna have banana pancakes for breakfast again, which is a bit boring. I want to show you my favorite meals at the moment, but the bananas are quite old and so I feel like I need to eat them ASAP. So, and also the yogurt I have is like past its best before date, so I feel like that meal needs to be eaten. I'll show you my obsession for lunch, I think. But I just thought I'd take you on a day, or like a little bit of my day house sitting, for the memories. Good morning. I actually started a vlog today and then I like didn't want to film anymore. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this another day. It's not feeling right. But I kind of want to film something that I can look back on next year in 2027 or at the end of 2026, just so I can like see like what intentions I've set for the year. So I think I'm doing a little bit of journaling now, and I've got a YouTube video playing that I'll have in the background, but I think I'm just gonna speak to future me, the camera, and just go through what my intentions are. I designed a little magazine as well, so maybe I'll go through that. And I had my tarot cards read yesterday by a lovely girl called Jess, who I just met yesterday, but I think we're best friends now. So yeah, hello. Hello. Okay, this is my magazine. I wanted to make like a live, laugh, love series. So it's called a live, laugh, love series, and this is the live one. You could think live, but no, it's live 2026. And so this is going to be like the first 3 months, and then laugh will be like the next 3 months. No, 4, 8, 12 divided by 4. Anyways, and then love. So if you have a little look, I've put in a few things that are going to be on there, and then the emojis. And then first page is like contents page, what's inside. So these are things that I wanted to do anyways going into the new year, but now I've just like all put it, like it's all in one place, which I love. But first got 2026 bingo, vision board, letter to future self, my dopamine menu, ins and outs, my morning routine, and my nighttime routine. Okay, hang on. This is my 2026 bingo. This is maybe a little bit personal. I don't know if I'll like blur parts out, but I liked how it was all set up. And then this is my vision board for 2026. Basically, just have fun. Just be myself, listen to myself, believe in myself. Keep asking for more from myself, just from life, just doing the most. Bit of swearing here, but fuck you energy, honestly. Not caring in the best way possible. And I do want to try and grow my YouTube just for like fun. I don't want to have millions of subscribers. I need to write in this. And then this is my dopamine menu. So anytime that I need that extra boost of positive vibes, I look and I do one of these. So for example, doodling. I love doodling, like drawing, fun. Making a Spotify playlist, something really satisfying about that. I have my ins and outs of the year. I'll read out a few of them. Dating apps are out. Caring when I shouldn't care. Stressing. Trying to control the uncontrollables. Rushing. I need to take more breaks. I need to like listen to my body. I'm trying to be more intuitive this year. Yeah. And then ins, I guess, being intuitive. My matcha. I've heard that matcha can interfere with iron absorption. So either having it 2 hours after breakfast or like having it before breakfast. I want to try and get back into a movement. I haven't exercised in like I walk, but like I haven't properly moved my body in like a year, I guess, apart from the occasional thing. I did some random Pilates sessions. My morning routine, I saw this on a podcast, but meditation, thankfulness, inspiration, and exercise. That's how I want to start my morning. I feel like that's setting myself up for success. And then my nighttime routine, similar, less lights, tidy my space, stop working, stop eating, and stop drinking so that my body can wind down, and just focusing on my breathing. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect to be happy. Just living my life, basically, because I'm in my 20s, and hashtag love my life. Hashtag live, love, love. So basically, that's my 2026. I'm gonna do a little bit of scrapbooking now and journaling. And I had my tarot cards read yesterday, so I kind of want to reflect on that. But first, something fell out of my book. Well, I've already showed you that. Okay. I'm gonna get it up on my phone, my tarot cards, what I had read. Okay, firstly, so this is about 2026. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen. I'll screen record it. That's what I should do. Bear with me. Cut this out. Hashtag cut out. Hashtag peace. Hashtag, but without saying the words. Cut out that section. Alouette future. Okay, here we go. So, my path spread is the tarot cards I had written. So first one was, where am I on my path? And I got the 4 of Wands. So basically right now in my life at the start of this year. I need to celebrate myself. And the affirmation for that is I take the time to celebrate my journey. So basically just like believing in myself and remembering how awesome I am. And I've worked so hard, so kind of celebrating how hard I've worked. And I do resonate with that because I am a very hard worker and I always do the mostest, as you may say. So it's time to throw a party and celebrate together. This card could mark a significant milestone in your personal journey. I would say I am in a good place. I think I've learned a lot about myself, and I wouldn't say I've mastered. I don't know if you can ever master the art of loving yourself, but you can be pretty damn good at it, I think. Okay, and then for the next card, it's what is the next phase of my journey. So going into 2026, what's happening next? And this card's a bit of not a negative card, but interesting. It's the Tower card. And keywords there are sudden change, chaos, liberation. And my affirmation is I maintain a calm mind and an open heart in the face of change and chaos. So this could mean that there may be a bit of chaos in my life, a bit of craziness coming to the start or sometime in 2026. And the card symbolizes a revolution, a longed for liberation caused by dramatic catastrophe. So I may find myself in a chaotic period of my life, and I might ask myself and the universe, why did it have to happen this way? But apparently I'm going to look back on this chaos and smile, and like it was meant to happen, and it happened for a reason, if you may. Groundbreaking change is going to shake things up a little bit. Relationships with weak foundations will not last much longer, which is interesting. And the third card was what action do I need to take to enter this phase? And I got the King of Crystals. Philosophy, strong mind, intellectual power. My affirmation is I use my intellectual power to take the next step in my journey. So I got this card twice in the end because I did actually have another reading after. And I won't go into what the reading was for, but I got it twice. And this card basically radiates wisdom and inner strength, and it's basically saying, very similar to the first card I would say, but like believing in myself, but then with this card standing up for myself, and having the confidence to do that. Like acting without emotion, straight to the point. He doesn't forgive easily, not likely to change his mind. This is the King of Crystals. So it's basically calling me to be firm with my choices and not let opinions of others sway you off your path. And I think this is something I struggle with. I wouldn't say I'm the best debater or the best argumenter, if that's a word. But I need to stay true to myself, be firm with my decisions, and believe in myself. I like that card. It's a good reminder. And then the last card was, what will this chapter teach me? And I got the Queen of Stars, Mother Earth, nurture, practicality. And my affirmation is I connect with the nurturing feminine energy. And this is like what's going to come of this year. So we had the first 3 cards, and this is kind of the outcome of the year. And this card brings good news for all aspects of my life, which is nice. I should be showered with love, comfort, financial gifts. There is a white rabbit on the card, and this symbolizes fertility and connection to the natural world. The card, or the Queen, calls on me to treat myself like royalty while maintaining a compassionate, humble and nurturing attitude towards yourself and others. So I think basically 2026, I need to celebrate myself, remind myself how much
how hard I work and how amazing that is. And see, even now I'm laughing because I think that's funny. It's like, hee. I feel like I'm being selfish, but no, I think it's so important to be kind to yourself. Not just be kind to yourself, but like remind yourself how amazing you are. Celebrate myself, believe in myself, stand up for myself. And as I mentioned before, try and be intuitive, just like trust myself, which I really love and I am going to be doing. So whether this is 2027 me or end of 2026 me watching this, you're amazing, good job. And anyone else watching, you too, you're amazing, good job. I'm proud of you.